So, team, welcome back. Today's session, I want to do a live question and answer. So, for all that work or practice that you've been doing so far, and any challenges or issues that you face, it could be very small, it could be very large, may not be on context, but feel free to share that with us. I will make you a presenter and walk through and see how we can resolve those issues, team. So please raise your hand, team, in GoToWebinar, so that way I can make you the presenter. I have a couple of hands raised, so I'll start with Bhargavi. I'm going to make you the presenter, and I also unmuted you. Let us know your question first, and then you can also share your screen. We can see your screen.
Hi. Yeah, it's Bhargavi.
Hi, Bhargavi.
Hello. Just a second. I didn't plug in my
No problem.
headset.
Sure.
Uh, so just in just to see how much I remember, like immediately
Yes.
after the session, I covered each and I tried at least each and every step, and didn't
Excellent.
get a chance to again redo it because since morning I've been participating in other programs too. So my question is, yesterday we had a, failure while clicking the login button. It happened for me also. Maybe the syntax is wrong, I guess, for the expat.
Hmm. The click button, right? But
Yes,
I
Karthik.
think click element worked. Isn't that correct for us?
Yeah, I end of the session, I remember that you said you have been
Yes.
that's the modified one, or the recent progress you have made. That's the only thing you're using, but still I'm not sure where or how it went wrong. Uh,
In your
do
end?
we
At
need
your
to?
end?
Yes, Karthik.
Okay, sure.
Let
So
me
let's
complete.
start with modules once, test cases, test steps. Okay, you also have
Sure.
a report. That's good.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I'm sorry if there is some noise at my end. My
No, no,
kids.
no problem at all. I understand.
Okay. This much it short tells
Sure.
me.
So
I'm sure it will not help us with this expath if it's wrong.
yes, could be, but let's go back. And here is where, team, let us all be very smart. So always remember, it is not just the quantity of work that we do, but also the quality. So what is quality in terms of deeper analysis? So let's go back to that results, for example, that is our problem area. Let's look at that little bit more deeper. Perfect. Okay, so let it load and
Yeah.
same one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, okay, hold on. Here is where a little bit more slower in the approach on how you look at things. See, it is about, think of it like driving. Okay. Now, if you drive slow or if you drive fast, you still make an accident, it will be an accident. But your risk is lower when you go slower, correct? You can correct things. So, the first and foremost, Bhargavi, I'll make 1 second. Can I get your keyboard and mouse?
Yes.
Okay, great. If you let go of your mouse, I'll just control your screen for a couple of minutes. So team, here is the test reports, and this is where you have to focus on. There are two tabs to it. There is an overall dashboard that tells how many steps, how long, how many passed, how many failed, where, who ran it. Then we have the detailed test cases, all the test cases in this vertical scrollable frame of HTML. And in each test case, we have this. So as soon as we go to a test case, we know what is passing, what is failing by looking at here. So the red fails, we look at here, and basically this is what we got saying that um, this is what I see, but while execution, it did not give me those same things. It does not have any other further detail out here, team. That's the orange one, but sorry, where am I going into my system now? In your system, so what we can then do is look at this run result.xls. So here it will also capture the screen, not just the, it'll capture the reason for the failure for us. So for example, you can see, so it's like a very raw data. It's not um, kind of UI or very beautiful looking, but it'll get you all the information. So this is where we were trying to click on. And what is the star button? Star button is not correct, by the way. It should be only button. You can use it.
Yesterday, for the second time, I tried to debug because the next thing had a star, I thought maybe that will help me. Initially, I did it with no star.
Sure, no problem. So it's either you use the HTML ID, which is button, or star. So next week, team, we're going to get into some SDET training, and one of the first things I'll focus is element identification. So, okay, anyway, it's not worth changing here right now. We'll change it later. But basically, it's saying that what is the error with this? It says verification failed. What? Click element. Hmm. Yeah, so in your sheet, as of now, if we change that XPath and rerun, maybe it'll work. Let us try that. I see the XPath
Uh,
is definitely incorrect.
the first Excel, if you can see in the same folder, that will show you that I have run without a star button or
Oh, you
star.
did. I see.
Yeah. The below one, test run.
This is just a creation.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. In the
So results,
results, yes.
this one maybe?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Couple of minutes difference, that's it.
We'll have to go through the why does it say verification failed? It's wrong as well, saying it's verification failed.
Actually, it happened yesterday too. The error reason, I still remember during our
Mm,
class, you were talking the same thing. Why is it this kind of error for that particular method of click element?
yeah, it looks like a defect in Orange team. It does not seem correct because, one second team, let me take this call, please. Sorry, I take that call. Okay, where were we? Yeah, this does not seem logical, team, for me. There's something not correct about it. But why don't you go ahead and just show me your anyot.com where you have all your test cases once, please.
Yeah, sure.
And did it, but at my end, it worked, correct?
For the second time, you did some change. We were talking and missed the reason for
I
what you.
see. So you don't remember what was the change?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sorry for that.
no problem. No, absolutely. And I know that videos take some time to come up for you all. So let me see. Uh, where were we writing all of this? Any odd. Okay. Can I be the presenter couple of minutes? Just let's solve this issue.
Sure,
And
definitely.
then, and team, anyone else having issues, please come up like this. Let's interact. Let's find out. So Anyot Orange and where did I download that Excel? From anyot.com. I would have downloaded somewhere, right? Let me see 1 second. Mhm. it was yesterday. Run result. Test setup. Maybe this in downloads. No, it's not here. Where is my Excel team? See, this is what happens if we don't. This is test run. Yeah, I think this is the one. Isn't it test run? That's correct. So here we go, and I have one. Oh, I've used click button. There you go. See, and maybe that was the change. Can you try once with click button? And I'm going to do one thing. In our Skype group, I will put this Excel. Okay. And maybe you all can try and run that against ENIOT as well, the same Excel, and we will know the values. So Bhargavi, try that with click button instead of click element. And
Sure.
yeah, thank you. All right. Who else has a question? Satish, you had something to discuss?
Yeah, Karthik, I found out in the test steps yesterday, in certain locations, XPath you are trying code on the web, and certain locations you're trying to type in the text. So that's the only thing.
XPath in certain locations, I am doing what?
You're trying to copy it from the
Application, correct?
yeah. In
Correct.
certain location, in certain scenarios, you're trying to type the text. So I was a little bit, yeah.
Correct, sure, absolutely. So now, for example, it's all dependent on how we work with our elements. Now look at these. Are these 5 elements enough for us to investigate on them? Now there is username. I have a unique ID for it, attribute for that element. I'm going to use it if it works. I'll not look beyond.
All right.
Now for this logo, there is an ID. I can say ID is logo, not a problem, same thing. So this works fantastically as well. All right. So if I have attributes that are ID, name, I can use that. Now let's look at these two options, for example. See here, there is one button, type is submit. Okay, and I'll talk about relative and absolute XPath from the next after ENIOT certified tester training team. But the problem with okay, so this basically means that my button can be anywhere in the web page as long as it has a type attribute with submit value in it. That's the button attribute that I'm looking for.
All right.
Now the same login error, if you look at, this is the place where the error message comes when we don't log in correctly. What does this say? It says main column logged out. Looks like the Sony's car control, that banner on top. Under that, go to that first div. There's only one div, in fact, under it. And under that div, go to that first div. Under that, go to the only div. And that under para, the text, that error message will come.
All right.
Now, these are two types of XPaths. This XPath is a sure shot success anytime application changes and so on, or even these, because if a developer would not change these, if they change, we can change it here. The challenge is with this positioning where it is absolute to that specific one as to where it is located, and anything else comes in between as another element or a single line also, then this will fail. So as we build for your application, you'll know that some are relative to the others, some are absolute in nature. So we'll have to take a conscious decision which one's when.
All right.
But the most important is if I can identify it using, it is like saying, well, let's go through element identification a little bit deep. we will start with. So team, one of the other things that I wanted to share is this live training schedule. If I can take a couple of minutes. So these are the ongoing ones. This is where we are, row number 19. We're also started with the live projects. There is also the mock interviews going on for everyone team. This is currently. Next week, as we complete with any of certified testers, can I have everyone go back on mute for a couple of minutes? I'll just mute you from my side. Oh, wow, sorry. Yeah, you're right. No one can see my screen. What was I showing then in the, no, I'm sorry, team. Hmm. I think you, but I think we've almost been speaking about the same thing. What you're seeing on your screen, Satish,
Yeah,
is the same one.
yeah.
I thought I was showing my screen, but can I be the presenter now for a second? And I'll come back to you if there's further question on that. I just
Sure.
deviated to something else. So team, starting next week, there are many trainings that will happen, and this part of all SDET preparations on how to make you understand and start working towards an SDET career. Okay. So the first one, it's just a couple of days on XPath and CSS, how we master elements. So I'm going to focus on those. Then we go into Core Java plus Selenium automation frameworks. This is our 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. schedule. Manoj is coming up with Cypress and how we can try and learn and get an idea on that. I also want to do Python plus Selenium. Selenium, it's been a while, and there's a lot of demand for Python in the market these days, team, especially in the areas of SDET. Then there'll be a CI/CD Jenkins, and we'll get into another batch of technical mock interviews later. So these are the confirmed trainings. Now we're going to put them together and make sure all the details are there for us, team. So please be aware that we'll have maybe another couple of sessions on any certified tester, and we'll move on with the SDET training from there. Okay, great. So Satish, back to you.
Mhm.
On your screen, is there anything else you're seeing as a challenge right now?
The other thing I found out,
And
like how you encountered that problem with the click element and click button. So in the error report, I could not locate. Is there anywhere you can highlight where the on the image that particular element was wrong or something like that? You know, in the results.
okay, so let me understand this. Now see, when the results are coming across, well, let's see which one, for example, run 4. There's no errors here.
Say,
Oh, there was one error, but no screenshot.
yeah.
Now, do note, team, the version orange which is there that we're using is a couple of years old. So
All
we have
right.
a lot of new keywords that we have changed and some of the known defects. But so are you all seeing my screen?
No, I was sharing my screen.
Yes, and then I thought I made my screen.
Yeah.
You click on GoToMeeting, you'll see my screen maybe now, the GoToWebinar. Can you all see my screen, team?
Yeah. Yes. Now I can see
Okay,
it
great.
now.
Okay, so now, for example, I don't know what this error came out from. So let's look at the first one. Everything worked fine. In the second one, I think we did something deliberately, but I don't know why the screenshot did not come up.
The error message was changed to instead of combination, you put combo, something like
Yeah,
that.
right, correct. So that was one deliberately we did something there. So in the test data
In the UDK.
combination, was in test data actually.
Yep.
And let's see UDK also just in case. UDK is actually looking at verified text. So with this change, it maybe will do fine. Not sure, but we can run and try. All right. Who else, team? What else? Where else are others in their practice? What have you done on any yacht? What have you implemented? Anyone else? Yes, Jyoti. Shall I make you a presenter, Jyoti?
Karthik, first of all, I didn't try the orange version yet. I still need to do that on my part. But one of the simple Selenium WebDriver program which we did,
Sure.
and then it's not working for me. I know I was supposed to put it in the chat, but which I didn't do again. So if nobody else has any other
Sure,
question,
sure.
I
Let's try this. We can see your screen also. And see even the basic level of getting started with Selenium WebDriver is critical.
right. So
So
I was just trying to do the exact same thing. Um, Let me, so this is, let me show my files. So hopefully I remember everything what I did. Um, Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember where I put all the files. I think documents.
not a problem.
1 second. Where did I download? Where did I download? So,
What you're searching for the drivers?
so I'm like trying to show you where are all my files, like where
Where this
put all my
project?
for the putting web Eclipse file, and then you were showing me how to download the Chrome web driver from the Selenium and put it in a certain place, all that
Yes.
stuff, right?
Okay.
So I
So
have
one
done
second.
everything. Hmm.
So you can do one thing. Go to your Project Explorer,
Right.
expand the project on the left side. No, 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 here in Eclipse
All
itself.
right, here.
No, on the left side, projects are there.
Oh,
Na, ACT1, ACT2.
hold on 1 second. Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Okay, expand. So which go to the source. Where is AMC_1.java?
Yeah,
Okay, it's
here.
here, right? So now if you want to go to this where this file is located on your system, where this project is, you can right click and
Open.
um, no,
No,
not
hold
open.
on.
Right click,
Hmm.
go to properties.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah, and see that location, the third field under resource, there's an icon at the right side of it.
Which one you are talking about? This one?
Yes. So if you click on that icon,
Right. Okay.
it'll take you to where that is, that
Right.
folder. All right.
So, uh, but I remember we had to put all the
Hmm.
uh,
Now that you can put anywhere, it's not all
right,
there are few jar files.
right.
Where are they?
I'm so sorry.
So do one thing.
I Yeah.
Now your Eclipse workspace is there, right? Wherever you're working on this project.
Mm-hmm.
So go to that same folder, create a new folder there and add those jar files into it.
Let me give me 1 second. Let me open one more downloads. I'm just trying to downloads. Where is it? See, yeah. So should I put it here? The home driver.
You got to
This.
organize everything so that you don't want to keep running there every time.
No, no. I remember
That's the
putting
main
it somewhere,
purpose.
but I forgot where I
That's why,
kept
because we
it.
will forget we are humans. And
Right.
that is the reason we want to organize them in folders, which will be easy for us.
Mm,
So now, for example, your workspace is there, right? Whatever you
right.
created, you
Right.
put it under that. Why are you
Okay.
going to so many folders?
Okay, I'm just trying to, I know that it's there in my downloads. Should I put it here where I am right now? New
Is this
folder.
the folder that you're working on?
No, I
Then
was, oops,
again, you're getting confused. See,
okay.
so we don't want to do this here.
Okay.
And that is where, see, I'll tell you, team, can I be very honest with, and again, this is a lot of enthusiasm and passion that you're showing. But
Mm-hmm.
here is where a lot of my students have missed steps, where they're in a hurry. Oh, I want to do it on Chrome. I want to do it on Firefox. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. And in that process of wanting to do something, we will miss the learning part of it. So, and just the basic organizing, always let's keep it. See,
Okay.
let me give me the control. I'll show you how we can do it.
Okay. Where do
One
I, how do
second.
I give the control?
I'll just request it keyboard and
Okay.
mouse. Okay. So I have the control now. See, so
Mm-hmm.
what am I saying? Now let us say these are my projects and this is where everything will be.
Right.
Okay, so home underscore PC Eclipse hyphen workspace. This is where it is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go there. See how I'm trying to do slowly, team, even your mouse movement. If I want to now from here of this mouse pixel, go here to this parent folder, I should not take my mouse like this, team. And it's not at all to you, Jyoti. I'm just saying I got an opportunity to tell everyone. Why we are
Okay.
taking mouse everywhere? Be very clear with your motion also, team. From here, let's go to Eclipse Workspace. So this is source folder under that
Mm-hmm.
specific project. And this
Mm-hmm.
is our overall workspace, right?
Right. Right.
So here I will right click and I'll just say new and just say drivers, whatever, be it browser drivers and all those things. We'll put them here, all the jars. Now I have drivers like this. Now let me go to downloads, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw Chrome driver win underscore 32. I have it here and here's my driver. So let me drop it here.
It comes as a application, Karthik. So when I was trying to import to the like Eclipse, it was looking for either zip file or jar file, and whereas this is a application file, so it was not taking. So I has to
It's a
give,
.exe file, see? Yeah,
but it
these
was
are all
looking for a
application
jar
files.
file though, the JAR, when I was trying
Okay,
to.
sure. Hmm. See, what jar file is it looking for? Where is the Selenium jar file now? I
Hold
need
on.
that. Okay.
Go to the
And
downloads. I'm so sorry. I might have definitely downloaded and kept it somewhere. I just slipped out of my mind. If I open my
I
email,
put it.
maybe.
I've already got it.
Okay.
Maybe that's the latest one, hopefully. Okay, let's put this aside now. Now let's go to your project and see what's happening here. So back
Properties.
and here, now you go to your Java build path.
Right, right.
Okay. And in libraries, what is this module path?
I think I already, this is, that's the path. See, I already try to assign those files here.
See, zip file you put. How will you put a
Because
zip
that's what
file
I was
there?
telling. When I was trying to,
Uh,
add external jars, it's looking for the jar file.
I'm just removing them for
Okay,
now.
sure.
All right. And where did this module path? What? Okay, I think it's the same way, but add external jars. So see, this is
So
where
this,
you place them.
yes, yes. So
Okay,
it
so
either, so I could put the Selenium server standalone.
that's fine. So let's go back to our folder where it is now.
Um, it was, oh my God. Mm, I
One
think
second.
home PC.
Yeah, home underscore PC
Yeah.
Eclipse workspace.
So it's giving me,
It's not
but it's
selecting
not
that, is
letting
it?
me give that Chrome driver. So
Mm.
I, wait, can you click on that add external jars again?
Yeah, I saw that. One
Oh yeah.
second. It's correct. Actually, it was all right. And I don't need to give a .exe as an extension. but let's change that and try and add one more. And why is this coming as module path? I'm not understanding. It should be in the class path.
Should I add them in the class path then?
No, I don't know where this got added. This is not once. I'm not sure. Let me check on my side. I got a little confused as well. Right click properties, Java build path, libraries. Oh, I have like tons of them. And then none of them are in any path. How did this path thing come in your system is a big question for me.
Even when you were showing us the Chrome driver, but somehow it worked for you. We had
No, 1 second. See, let's keep this code. We have that anyway there. File, new, Java project.
Mhm.
What is this?
um,
Huh? Java
what do
runtime environment. Where is Java
uh,
runtime environment?
this is Java. I think Java developer JDK, right? Java developer.
Yeah, but I also wanted JRE 1.1.
Or do I need
Did
to
you even,
download two of them?
what is two of them?
Like I
Uh,
downloaded.
Java JDK, did you download?
Yes, Java development. I just followed exactly the way you told me. I
Hmm.
think I downloaded. That's what I was
Hmm.
putting in the chart, like what
Yeah,
exactly.
even SE, but I just want to make sure. Java develop, I think you just have Java runtime environment. That is what looks like. See here, for example, I'm not sure. Java, see team, and stay with me till next week. I'll walk through once I get there. But Java runtime environment 8. Yeah, this is the latest one. Windows, I'm not sure which one it is. 64? Yeah, it should be
This is
64.
64.
It'll show 32 otherwise. And we need to set that up. This is definitely something that I'm not saying correctly. So, and often also this, sorry, I'm creating. There is a lag in the mouse clicks there and here. There's so many. Let me see which ones do I have. 1.8, that's all I need. Yeah, so selected that. Properties, Java build path. Yep, now libraries. Your Chrome, let's see. Let me make sure if you have it right. Chrome driver, this I changed right now. Where was it in downloads? It's correct. This is the right one. I have both of them. Okay. Why did you download Chrome 32? Let's see. Chrome driver download. Which one is our Chrome? As soon as I say about it, it'll update. 78. 78 Chrome driver. Yeah, there's only 32 which works for both. Show in folder. Anyone else having the same issue? Do you have any other machine by any chance?
I have.
Try the
This is the
same.
one I have.
One second. It does show as application only, but I don't know what's going wrong there. See, very quickly, if I do that at my end. So, for example, I go to properties. I have a lot of libraries here, of course. Add external jar. Let me go somewhere else. C drive. Where is Chrome driver in this? Is the same here too.
And for you, it worked when you were showing to us. Without importing this Chrome driver also, it worked for you. Maybe, you had the setup already done. Maybe the old setup was working for you. I don't know. But when you were showing us, without importing the Chrome driver, it was giving you to import the main import files. And then it worked out. That's the way it worked out. So I was trying to follow the same thing.
Let's see. Let's try and figure this out. I'm just relaunching. But see, for my project, it won't run unless that is there in the libraries for us.
In the
So I don't know about the project there. So for example, now right click, I go to properties, Java build path. I just see here. And actually, why am I importing Chrome driver? What am I doing? I am so sorry. Why do I need to import Chrome driver? I'm just totally lost. It's actually when we this is where I'm mentioning where my Chrome driver.exe is primarily. So I don't need to mention that here. And let's fix this now in your end. There's something else as a problem.
Okay, the path you mean?
No, not the path.
Show my
Just
screen, right?
yes, please.
Okay, I accepted it.
Mm.
And then if you
One
go
second.
to my,
Go to your Eclipse for me.
can I cancel out of
Cancel.
this?
Yeah, just cancel. Come out of this cancel.
And I did put that is in the Selenium driver.
Yeah, delete line 2. Okay, give me the control again. Oh, do I have control? Yes, I think.
I don't know. You have it?
Yes. So you have it here. Why does it do this?
I use my syntax is right, right? System set
Oh,
property, the extra space or anything.
throws exception. Yeah, this is correct. Sometimes it could be just an Eclipse thing. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Mhm. Yeah, it's working now.
Oh, so it just
Mhm.
started working.
It did, but something happened. Not sure what happened here. See, it opened. This is definitely to do with the driver error, this kind of a thing. Let me see if there's anything else I can do. Oh, I moved up from here. Starting, and then it has a problem. And that could be a WebDriver issue that we're facing maybe with our version, maybe. But the See, primarily, even in your code here, there was nothing wrong. I don't know what was going here. And it just same text, but somehow it's not catching it. Is it an uppercase C? No, it's not also C. So it is this lowercase.
That import statement is itself put by the, I didn't type that for the Chrome driver.
Um,
It is like, system.
yeah, sure. But this should have come. Okay. But at least this should get you a little going on that. Why is it a problem? Not sure, team. I'm just doing quick debug. It's all playing around, team, slowly. Oh, sure, Fiza. Then can you, how do I make you, okay, unmute you and
Yes, Rakesh.
maybe,
I
hi.
had a similar issue at the start of my session when I joined this. You know what I did under reference library, you might have to see if you have Chrome driver. What I thought initially that all the drivers have to be mapped to sorry, Eclipse. So I did an external jar file, external zip file, so I added everything. So what I realized, Chrome driver, Firefox driver, these drivers should not be here. They are just defined in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
she
here.
has to, you might have to look into her reference libraries and see if she has her Chrome driver.
Your voice is very low, could hardly hear
Oh,
you.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay, I'm so sorry.
no problem. What were you
It
saying,
has
Fiza?
to do with Chrome driver. She must
Mm-hmm.
have mapped Chrome driver in her reference library. I had exact same issue.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take away all the drivers from Eclipse and restart my machine and my Eclipse.
But how do you put it in the reference library? And why should
No,
we?
what happens
We
was when
don't.
you go to build path,
Hmm.
1 second, I am in front of my project, so I will tell you.
Can
Who
I
is
make a
talking?
presenter once,
Sure.
Fiza?
Yes, please.
I made you presenter. Team, we're almost reaching the end. If any more questions, please let us know right away. Fiza, you're the presenter now.
Yes. So here she must have done because similar thing I did. I added Chrome here. I did like add external jars
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
added all Chrome drivers and everything. And here I selected not just jar, all the files. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
I ended up adding everything, and that was the reason I was unable to work with my project. Like my Chrome will launch, but it just snaps.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. So exact same thing happened with me. So she has to take away Chrome driver or any other driver that she has downloaded, mapped with this through
mm,
this, what
mm.
do you call it?
So let me try once.
Yeah.
Jyoti
Through
Sai,
Java
what
build
you're
patch, you
saying.
have to take away everything. And then even if you take away from here, you still see it at reference libraries.
So now let's say this is ASCT3. So I go right click here, properties,
Hmm.
and I don't see any here.
Yeah, so this is good.
This is good, right?
Yeah, but then
It's
can you
still
go
not.
and check on her reference library, please?
Where are you saying?
At the left side, at the Project Explorer
Oh, okay,
panel.
okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is it. That is
Okay, so
all we have.
is this something she did right now?
Sorry,
Is this something she did right now, or it was
this is
there?
the one I added now.
Okay, so you have to restart it because
Hmm.
exact same thing happened with me. I had to
I see.
literally remove everything from Eclipse and restart everything.
Just do a restart, Jyoti, and ping us on Skype. Let us know, please.
Okay, so basically, I should put all these files under this reference libraries you are
No,
saying, Fiza?
no,
No,
no, no, no.
you know what,
Only
Jyoti?
the
You do
Selenium
one thing.
standalone right now.
Yeah, you do one thing right now, close everything and restart your machine and ping me on my Skype.
Okay.
I will try my best to help you because I had exact same issue.
Okay, maybe, once this meeting is done, I'll restart and
Yes,
see, and then I'll try to reach you.
yes. Feel
Okay,
free to do
thank you
that.
so much,
Yes, yes.
Fiza.
All right. Let's check that out. Let me know, Jyoti, once you're
Thank you, Karthik. I know I took a lot of time, but thank you so much, both of you.
not a problem. Um. So where are we? Anyone else, team? Questions?
I have one question, Karthik. This is Fiza.
Yes, Fiza.
I was trying to write some test cases and all the built-in keywords. I wanted to use them to see what are exact their purposes. So can I
Um,
do that, or is there any keyword that is not functional as of now?
for Eniot,
Yes.
most of them are. One or two
Okay.
are buggy.
Okay.
Most of them are the ones
Okay.
you see on
And
Eniot
instead of
Orange.
Sony, whatever that car wash is, can
Mhm.
I use any other website if that is okay?
Yes. I can give you one. I actually gave you one.
Yes, I'm working on that.
Yes, that's best if you can.
Yes, I'm working on that
That's
right
fine.
now.
Okay,
Okay. Okay, thank you.
great. Thank you. Um, let's see. I don't see any more hands raised or questions, team. I don't know what's happening with the others, but at least kind of if you can get towards getting started with Eniot Orange, writing a few tests, trying to execute at your end, that'll be good. So if there are no more questions, I'm going to end this session, please. Jayashri, yes?
Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes.
Okay, so I did the similar that I directly went to Eclipse and had some issues and I fixed everything and now it's a little different one. But I don't know if it's an
Hmm.
issue or not.
You want to show something?
Yeah.
Okay, I made you the presenter. Okay.
Is this an error?
What am I doing on the website?
Nothing. Right now, just
Okay.
opening the
Do me
Firefox.
one favor. After line 15, just put a print statement
Here?
and say yes. After line 16, just say system.out.println .println and say test end
Okay.
out dot. You missed a dot.
Yeah.
Is ln in brackets? No, ln is not in bracket. Print and then ln is one. Just remove those brackets and after ln. So your print ln will become one word, no space in between, please.
Okay.
And after ln, open brackets and put in quotes, double quotes, open double quotes, and say end of test within it. And now put a semicolon at the end. That's the end of the Java statement. Okay, so now if there's an error, it will never come to line 16. That's the easiest way. So not everything that is seen as red may necessarily be an error. So because you're opening the website and you're also closing it, right, on line 15.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't see much if it's opening. At least I see it's opening.
Yeah, it is
I see it
opening.
navigating. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's absolutely fine. And we should get our print statement. There you go. So if there's anything before that, it'll never come to line 16. It'll throw a runtime error for us.
Oh, so it's coming to end of test.
Yes, it's gone till the end.
Okay.
So your
So it
test
means
is
it's
perfectly
okay?
fine. Oh yes.
Okay.
These are just internal Chrome and Gecko driver messages.
Okay.
Maybe with the new ones they're coming up, there are a few things here, but yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. So,
Sorry, go ahead.
no,
You
no,
had any other question?
no, I think you were telling about that libraries for Bhargavi or someone, right?
Libraries for Bhargavi. Which one? What
No, you
libraries?
were checking about the Java.
Yes, correct.
So,
I was for Jyoti, I believe.
yeah,
You have any issues there? No, right?
no. See, I have all these things.
Okay.
I don't have the build path like what you were telling. She
Not
should
build
not have the
path.
build path.
No, your JRE system library is there, right? Now, for example, your reference libraries that is there. See under that, in your project AMC Theatre,
Yeah.
there's the referenced libraries. Okay, anyways, I'm not sure if you had a further question on that.
Yeah.
Sure, thank you. Anyone else, please, team? All right, great. I'll see you back tomorrow then, all of you. I just wanted to make sure that you're all flowing with it. Even if you're not doing so much on Eclipse right away, that's okay, but don't miss doing it as writing it on the Excel for any your team. All right, team, thank you so much. Bye for now. We'll see you back tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thank you all.